Hello everyone, good afternoon. So welcome to session. So this is our second session. So in first session, I explain about the how to make the program reference from the ladder. So I already explained these things to you. Okay, if you have not watched this video, please go to the part one. So it is available. Okay, in ST programming part one. Okay, so today I will explain more. So in this session, I will cover if condition. Okay, if condition. Then we'll cover the timer and counter. Okay, that's things I will be cover in this session. Okay, so here I am adding one function block, but I am not taking the SCL. Okay, because I need to explain to you uh, from ladder to SCL. Okay, so here I am selecting ladder. Okay, so this is our new block. Okay, so I hope you enjoying this session. Okay, and request to you, please like this session uh, after completion. Okay, and do not forget to like or please one comment if you are satisfied or not satisfied, or whatever you like in this session. So please give one comments. I request to you, and also do not forget to like this session. Okay, so today uh, I will show you, means I will teach you one if condition, and then how to use timer and how to use counter. Okay, so I will not teach you directly if condition, but I will give you some explanation about the ladder. Okay, I will make the some code of the ladder, and according to that I will be explaining the ST. Okay, so for example, we have ST language. Okay, means we have set one. For example, I have input one. Okay, this is my input one, and here I am taking one input. For example, am0.0. Okay, am0.0, this is tag 4. Okay, but this is in the set condition. Okay, so this is in the set condition. Okay, now second, I am taking here one more input for the reset. Okay, so this i0.1. Okay, so i0.1. So this output m0.0, I need to reset. Thus I am taking same, but here I will use a reset condition. Okay, so means what? This is the set and this is the reset. Okay, so this is the set. Okay, this is the set and this is the set. We can also take the rising edge and falling edge like that. Okay, we can also use this okay, but in the ST programming there is, I think, no need to rising edge and falling edge, but you can take. Option is available, and depends on you want to use or not. It is up to you. Okay, so here, so I made one program. Okay, so when the input 0.0 will turn on, then m0.0 will be set. Okay, so whatever the condition and the next of the i0.0, it is not related to, then not related to i0.0. Okay, then again i0.1 will on. Okay, so then m0.0 will reset. Okay, so how we can write the same thing in the ST programming. Okay, so just I am taking here insert SCL. Okay, insert SCL. Okay, so same thing, we can use if condition. Which condition? If condition. How? So here, when the i0.0 will turn on, that time what will be happen? m0.0 will set, means turn on. Okay, so if guess the any output, so that output will be on. Okay, now in the second line, when the i0.1 will be turn on, that time what will be happen? I am 0.0 will reset. Okay, so same thing I am writing in SCL. So here, if my input, if this is condition, if my input, which input is my I0.0. Okay, so I0.0 ne, only use the tag name. This is tag name, this is the tag name, input 1. Okay, so INP 1. Okay, you can take only INP, it's okay, no problem. Okay, then is equal to 1. Okay, then then what you want to need, you want to set this M0.0. Okay, so M0.0 tag address is tag 4. Okay, so then tag 4 will become a 1. Okay, 1. Okay, then end it. Okay, so then input is equal to 1. You can take only input. Where is the incompletion? What I forget? Semicolon. Okay, so this is important, otherwise it will give the syntax error. Okay, so this is our condition. If input 1 is equal to 1, okay, uh, it will check input 1 is equal to 1, then it will be said tag 4 is equal to 1. You can also use this true like this, true, not an issue. You can also use this one also. Okay, no problem, but one is very easy, one is very easy, so use the one. Okay, so one, this is the one thing. Okay, this is the one thing. Then the second thing, same, if will we use. Okay, if you don't want to use, so here is available, already available. Okay, if miss, right here condition. Okay, then our next input for reset, what is the input? The input is this one. Okay, uh input 0. Okay, this thing is also not required here, but you can take, option is available, I will show you. INP 2 is equal to 1, is equal to 1. Then what? Then what? Then tag 4 should be 0. Okay, 0. This is the condition in ST. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, so this is the condition. Okay, so whenever the will become a 1, input become a 1. Okay, it will compare and it is equal to okay, then it will transfer the 1 value in tag 4, means on. Okay, in it will be work again when the tag input 2 will become 1. That time what will be do? Okay, so 0 value will be transferred in the same tag. Okay, so M0.0 will become a 0. Okay, so this is the condition of the set and reset. Okay, here only input is also possible, you can take, not an issue. Okay, if you have more inputs, okay, this is also okay, no problem. Okay, okay, so yesterday we also take one statement. Okay, so I'm taking next ladder. Okay, yesterday I have made like this. Okay, then this one. Okay, so again this one, input 1, input 2, input 3, input 4, and one output like M100.0 like that. Okay, so it will be turn on. Okay, it will be turn on. Okay, so in this case what will be happen, uh in this case, if the input is high, every input is high, then M100.0 will be turn on. But what will be happen if any input is zero? So any input zero is a output is also zero. Okay, so how we can write this ladder in the ST? So here I am adding one SCL. Okay, so if input input 1, okay, then input 2, okay, sorry, input and input 2, okay, and input 3 and input 4. Okay, then then what we need to do, I need to on the M100 means tag 5. So tag 5 is equal to assign one value or true, whatever you like. Okay, now, but in this case, whenever the any input will goes to off, okay, so that time also I need to turn off this M100 bit, because what will be happen in this case, okay, all input are 1, then tag 5 will be become a 1. But if I write something like and if, okay, and if, okay, so and if, so in this case what will be happen, it will be M100.0 will be on. Okay, if all our input is high, but all our input will any input will goes to off, so that time it will be not turn off this M100.0. Okay, but as per the logic, I want to also turn off this M100.0 when any input is off. Okay, so in this case only this is the turn on condition, we not write the turn off condition. So turn off condition we can write like else take 5 is equal to 0. That's it. Okay, so no error. So this is the, that's it. Okay, if else condition, if all input are high, then M100.0 is on. If any input goes down, okay, that time what we need to do, that time this tag 5 need to turn off. So this is the logic of ST. Okay, so you can make this logic this way. Okay, so one more example I will give you on parallel condition. Okay, so in parallel condition, it's same thing. Okay, so means I add in parallel these all things. Okay, and then one output is there. Okay, I show you. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, I am adding here one more inputs. Okay, in parallel condition. In parallel condition. Okay, I think it is okay. M100.1. This is my tag 6. Okay. Then input I am taking input 1, then input 2, then input 3. Okay, so this is my input. Okay. So now in this case, in this case, how we will write this in ST? So here the condition is what? The condition is any input is 1. Any input is 1, that time this output will be turn on. Any input 1, any input is 1 from this 3. Okay. Okay, but all input is off, that time we need to turn off this bit. Okay. So in first case, if input 1, input 1 or, okay, this is the or condition, or input 2 or input 3, then what? Then I need to turn on, then I need to turn on tag 6. Okay, tag 6 is equal to true or 1, whatever you like. Okay, and then else what? Tag 6 is equal to 0. Tag 6 is equal to 0 means false. This is also true. Sorry, spelling mistake. Okay, and if, okay, if condition is closed, check. Okay, so this is the our ST program. Okay, so if input 1 or input 2 or input 3, then tag 6 will be on, and if any input is 0, if any input is 0, sorry, if any input is 1, then output is 1. Okay, and all input are 0, then output is 0. Okay, so it will work like that. Okay, so this program will work like this. Okay, so this is the condition. Okay, so this is the if else condition, so that we can use. You can add more things if you want to add more. For example, you want to like the add like this here, one more input. Okay, input 4 in series of this. So what will be happen? Okay, this is brackets, brackets of this, and and input 4. Okay, so ST is not big challenge. It is very easy language. Okay, but problem during the troubleshooting. Problem is during the troubleshooting, because you can check visually. Later you can check and easily understand where is the problem. But in ST programming, it is quite difficulty to during the troubleshooting, because it is not you cannot understand at glance. Okay, so this is quite difficulty in during the uh, troubleshooting. Okay, otherwise writing is very easy. Okay, so this is the option of this. Okay, now the timer, how we can use this timer. Okay, so one more thing, we can use also set reset, but I will not explain this. Okay, so this is homework for you. You can use R-ring and F-ring. You can use rising edge and falling edge. Okay, so but I will not explain this one. Okay, this is homework for you. Okay, but how we can use the timer? Okay, how we can use the timer in this? Okay, so basically, you know how we can use the timer in the normal ladder language. Okay, so generally, what we are doing, we are taking the simple t on time. Okay, so t on time. Okay, and define it. This is my time t1. Okay, time t1, and whatever you like the value, any value miss, you can write the value. If you want to write the fixed value, so directly what we are doing, we are adding like that, t has an 10 second or 100 seconds value. Okay, and then we are using the directly this address. For example, I want to take the done completion bit. Okay, so t1 dot, we can use this bit. Okay, and we can use the output. Okay, m100.2. Okay, so generally we are using this type of timer in ladder. Now, how we can use this in ST programming? Okay, so I am adding here insert SCL. Okay, I am deleting this one. Okay, so here we not mentioned any inputs. Okay, so I am adding one input, m200.0 like that. Okay, this is my input. Okay, it I will explain later. It when we use na compare instruction, that time I will explain it. Okay, so now just on focusing on the done bit only. Okay, now in SC, so here the timer. Okay, so T on timer is available. So I'm taking this T on drag and drop here. Okay, so you can add S, you can add any name. So I'm adding STT1. Okay, so this is my STT1. Okay, so in STT1 you can see this is the input. So what is the input? So input is tag 8. So in this timer I will add this input. Okay, tag, which tag? Tag 8. Okay, that already here na, tag 8. This is the input. Okay, now what is the next? Next is the timing. Okay, so you can take the timing. Okay, you can set if you want to set the fixed time. Okay, so we can take the like this. Okay, ts q. Now you want this q here or not? If you want to require here, then you can take this here, but you want to use in the other section, so you can remove this section, not an issue. Okay, you can remove this section, but if you want to need, so okay, I will explain totally. Okay, so stt1 directly tag, you can db tag you can use, not an issue. Okay, so this is the our queue. Okay, okay, now you want to move this value, you value directly in any word register, in data. Okay, data, so we can add here, not an issue. For example, I want to transfer this value in md80. Okay, md80, so md80 I can take here. Okay, so this is my tag name. Okay, tag name is defined automatically, I am not defining. Okay, So here directly you can take the any names of the particular tag, so it will be easy understanding. Okay, so this my timer is configured here. Okay, not an issue. Now we can check what is the problem. Okay. Instead of this I am using the M100.3 percentage 100.3. One more thing I forget. This is tag 9, na? This tag 9, you also take care for it. This is tag 9. Tag 9 is defined as a double word, but this is not double word. This is the time value. Okay, and this time value only accept in the MD format. Okay, means two words in two words. Okay, so it will not accept the only word format. Okay, sorry, I forget it. Okay, now no problem. Okay, so this is ready for us. Okay, so but I want to turn on this M100.2 output. So for this I am writing like this, tag 7, tag 7 is equal to T1 T1 dot Q. Okay, this is okay, no an issue. Okay, I think I make as a float for a better visualization, but it's going to again down. Okay, I'm closing this, I'm opening only this. Okay, so this is our converted from the timer. This is our ladder timer, and we made okay this same timer in the same program in the ST. Okay, so this is the about the timer in ST. Okay, and how to take counter. So again I'm going to add. I hope you know about the counter, how to take the counter in the ladder. Okay, so I am directly adding this SCL here. Okay, so insert SCL. So here options available for us. Instruction. Okay, so this is the counter operation. Okay, so this is for counter. CTU means counter up. Okay, so counter up you can add any name as per your require. Okay, CU1. Okay, so same thing. Okay, you need to define here. Okay, I am finishing here because it will be become a more lengthy. Okay, so this is the part 2 programming. Okay, how we can use the if else condition. Okay, and I will give the some a later explanation and timer explanation. Counter I will be covered in the with compare instruction, so it will be easy for understanding. Okay, so I will be covered in the next session, means in part 3, counter operation and comparator operation. Okay, how we can use in ST programming, counter and compare operation. Okay, so that's thing I will be explaining in the next session. Okay, so there are different variant available. Let's see. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. We will meet you in the next session, and please do not forget to like this video and comment as you require, and share your friends, and support to me. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. We will you in the next video. Bye and take care.